Okay, winter weather, well, it hits us all hard, but it hits your shoes particularly hard. Salt stains, weird odors, soggy boots, it's a lot. But don't give up because we're going to rescue your favorite kicks.
TMS cleaning guru Melissa Maker's here to show you how to keep slush out of your house by wearing mitts all day long. Okay, so where do we begin?
Okay, so let's begin before we even get into the house.
Okay.
Because if you think about it, as soon as someone steps over that threshold, they're bringing in dirt and salt and stones and muck and all the things. So the best solution that I have found, which is so cool and I'm surprised more Canadian homes don't come equipped with this, is a boot cleaning brush that you can situate right outside your house. So you can put this on a deck, a front porch, in a garage.
Okay.
You can bolt this down. It comes with it comes with those little attachments.
Sure.
Or it's got a little side plate on either side that you can step on with one foot, and then you can just brush your boot with the other. Now this brush is strong enough to remove all of that disgusting dirt before you even get in the house, but it won't ruin the shoes themselves.
You know what this reminds me of?
Do tell.
Being a fellow golfer, right?
Yes,
you go to
yes.
a golf course and you see this for your spikes to get the grass and all that.
Yeah,
Same
exactly.
Thing, right?
Oh, okay.
So, and this is great. Listen, even if you're gardening or you're on a job site or something, like these are great, but for the winter especially, this gets rid of a lot of mess. Right
Great idea.
From the
Yeah.
get-go.
Really good one.
Yeah,
Like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, another dreadful part of winter, salt stains on our boots and shoes, but you got a fix for that?
I do. So listen, we're not doing this on the kids' shoes because we don't care about those very much. We're not doing this on our basic stuff that we're kicking around in, but on the stuff that we've invested in and the stuff we love. These shoe wipes, these are year-round shoe wipes, and they're really useful to have in the car, in the front entryway, whatever the case may be, so that you can just quickly clean salt stains off of your boots. Now, I did the toe of these boots already just before this segment started, but this is a fairly fresh wipe. Promise, it's just for shoes.
Yeah.
And you can just see how quickly and easily that comes off. So when you're investing in your winter footwear, which is pretty expensive and you want it to last for a long time, this is great for taking care of them because, you know, salt will eat away and damage your boots. And that's very frustrating because you can't reverse that once it's done.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then what are we talking? Keeping the boots dry?
Yeah.
Because they're so wet whenever it comes in.
You know, if you're commuting to work and you're walking outside, you're shoveling, you're tobogganing, whatever the case is, if your feet get wet and you come home, the first thing you want to do is step out of those shoes. You don't want to think, those boots, you don't want to think about them again. But then the next morning when you have to put them on and you get into a stinky boot that's still soggy, it's awful.
Not fun.
So these boot dryers have been made to solve that very problem. So what you'll do is you'll obviously...
This is why living in 2026 is so awesome.
It's so
right?
cool. So this is a boot dryer, and it dries from the inside, so it doesn't damage the boot, any of the finishes or glue or anything like that. Does it gently, and you can even toast your boots and your gloves up in the morning on your way out the door. So this is a smart little find too.
I gotta say,
cool.
we got one of these.
Really?
Yeah, because we use it. We have a lot of hockey skates.
Yes.
And it's great for the skates.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
Love that. Great idea. Okay, up next, we're going to talk about kind of hanging and separating our items.
Yeah, and this is something else that I sort of took from the hockey people of the world. This is very familiar to them, but this is sort of an equipment drying strap, and this is extremely portable. It's also heavy duty, so it can hold up to 75 pounds here. But you know, when you come in, and a lot of people in the family come in and they're taking off the hats and the gloves and the this and the that, they all end up in a clump, and they can't dry. So the best way to dry something is to hang it vertically and allow it to dry 360. So if you hang it up in an area where you can allow for that aeration, this stuff is going to dry very quickly.
Do you know what I even like too? Is each family member having their own
brilliant
item,
solution.
so then I know that all their toque, their gloves, their whatnot, all their pieces are on that one row.
And like after a day of skiing or something like that, this is a necessity.
Okay.
And this is very inexpensive too, by the way.
Okay, got about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
We also want to talk about getting rid of kind of that extra moisture.
Yeah, now this is not for playing cornhole in the winter. I'm just warning you. This is a moisture absorbing pack. So in the front entrance, when you've got a lot of this going on, it can be hard for things to dry quickly. And then even after they dry and that moisture is lingering, your windows can get foggy. It can kind of get smelly there. So what these do, these little beads in here, they're moisture absorbing. They will turn pink when they are full of moisture. Then you put them in the oven or the microwave to recharge them, and you put them right back in that sort of damp area, and it helps to absorb that moisture so everything can dry faster.
All right, love it. Some great stuff. And if you love what you've seen here this morning, scan the QR code right there on your screen for all of Melissa's picks.
Yep.
This is great stuff.
Yeah, getting my mitts
so much.
back on.
Appreciate
Have a
it.
warm morning.